So let's read this question. So the question says that column 1 and column 2 contains 4 entries each, and entries of column 1 are to be matched with some entries of column 2. So one or more than one entries of column 1 may have the matching with the same entries of column 2. So generally we have two columns, column 1 and column 2. So we have to match the column 1 with column 2. So this is in the context of boiling point. So first you have to find out the formula of boiling point, Ventov factor, osmotic pressure, freezing point. So first A, that is Al2 SO4 whole 3. So in column 2 solution with highest boiling point. So first we'll have to find out the boiling point. So formula of boiling point is, we know that elevation in boiling point is I, that is Ventov factor, into Kb into molality, that is given 0.1. So now it totally depends upon, if you see all these like Al2SO4 whole 3, Al3PO4 or urea or MgCl2. So generally it depends on the value of I, because same concentration, that is same molality, so this part will remain same, this part will also remain same. Kb, ebullioscopic constant, that will remain same, only changes in I, that is Ventov factor. So if we find out all the Ventov factors, then we can easily find out the match of column 2. So in case of Al2SO43, I value is, because it will dissociate into 2Al3 plus 3SO4 2 minus. So in this case 1 plus, the formula of I is 1 plus n minus 1 into alpha. As alpha is not mentioned here, so we'll take alpha as 1 in each case. So now putting the values, 1 plus number of dissociated molecule is 5, 3, 2 plus 3, that is 5. So 5 minus 1 in place of alpha is 1, so it will be equals to 1 plus 4 and 5. So for Al2SO4 whole 3, the value of I is 5. Now for Al3PO4, Al3PO4, so it will dissociated into 3, sorry, it is only AlPO4, it is only AlPO4. So it will dissociated into Al3 plus PO4 3 minus. So number of dissociated molecule 2, and if we find out the value of I, then 1 plus n minus, that is 2 minus 1 into alpha, that is 1. So it will be equal to 1 plus 1 equals to 2. So for AlPO4, I value is 2. Now C. So that is urea. So for urea, I value is 1 because it is a non-electrolyte. So for non-electrolyte, the value of I is 1, or Ventov factor is 1. Now D. So D is MgCl2. So it dissociated into Mg2 plus 2Cl minus, and here number of dissociated molecule is 3, 2 plus 1 3, and value of Ventov factor is 1 plus n, that is 3 minus 1 into alpha, in place of alpha, that is 1. It will be equal to 1 plus 2, which will be equal to 3. So for MgCl2, I value is 3. Now if we see boiling point, then boiling point formula is del Tb totally depend upon I, or we can say that directly proportional to I, because del Tb is Tb solution minus Tb naught, that is of pure solvent. So TbS will be equals to Tb plus IKB. So we can easily write it as the solution, or boiling point of solution will be equal to boiling point of pure solvent plus I into Kb into molality. That means if you see, then this part, value of this part will this value part of increase, then Tb will increase. If this part decrease, then Tb will decrease, because this part will remain same. The boiling point of like pure solvent will remain same. So it totally depends upon this part. So if I increase or the value of I is more, then boiling point or solution of the boiling point of solution will be more. So more the value of I, more is boiling point. So P is solution with highest boiling point. So more the means in these cases Al2SO4 whole 3 has more I value, that is Venter factor is 5 in case of Al2SO4 whole 3. That means it will match with A will match with P because it has higher boiling point as the Venter factor value is more, that is 5. So A is matched with P. Now Venter factor is greater than 1. So it is also true for A because Venter factor is greater than 1, that is 5. Now solution with lowest osmotic pressure. Osmotic pressure, if you see the formula of osmotic pressure, you can write it as osmotic pressure. So it is equals to I into CRT. I into CRT. So T is temperature, R is universal gas constant, C is concentration, and I is Venter factor. So more the value of I, more is the osmotic pressure. That means Al2SO4 whole 3 has more osmotic pressure. So R will not be matched with A, solution with lowest atmospheric pressure. Now solution with lowest freezing point. It will be true, Q and S. So it will be true because we know that del TF is equals to I into Kf into molality. So this part same, this part same. Only this part differ, that is Venter factor. But del TF is TF naught minus TF I KFM. So here the formula of freezing point of solution is equals to pure solvent, freezing point of pure solvent minus I into, that is Venter factor, into Kf into molality. That means if this part is more or if I value is more, then freezing point of solution will be lowest. That means they are inversely proportional to. So as Al2SO4 whole 3 has more I value, so less freezing point. So A is matched with P, Q and S. Now B. So B, that is 0.1 molarity AlPO4, solution with highest boiling point. It is incorrect because the I value or the Venter factor value is 2, and highest, we know that highest boiling point Al2SO4 whole 3 has highest boiling point. So it is not matched with P. Venter factor greater than 1, it is true. Solution with lowest osmotic pressure, incorrect because lowest the value of, lower the value of I, lower is the osmotic pressure. That means urea has lowest osmotic pressure. So it is also not matched with B. Then solution with lowest freezing point, it is also not true. So B is matched with only Q. Now we have C. So C, 0.1 molarity urea, solution with highest boiling point, no. Venter factor greater than 1, yes. Solution with lowest osmotic pressure, yes, because I value is less. So it is R. Now solution with lowest freezing point, it has highest freezing point because I value is less. Freezing point and Venter factor are inversely proportional to. So it has highest freezing point. So Q and R. Now D. So D matched with P, solution with highest boiling point, no. Venter factor greater than 1, yes, Q. And solution with lowest osmotic pressure, it is also no. because solution with lowest osmotic pressure is A, that is Al2SO4 whole 3. Solution with lowest freezing point, also not. So it is only matched with Q. So A matched with P, Q and S, B is with Q, C with Q and R, D with Q. So this is the overall concept. Generally you have to know the formula of elevation in boiling point, depression in freezing point and osmotic pressure, and how to find out the Venter factor. So these are the main cases. Hope you understand it well. Best of luck.